Samoa's Prime Minister is the sixth Pacific Island leader to be visiting China this year, and we're interested to know what she hopes to achieve with this visit.
I think the visit the last week, it's more of like to strengthen the relationship that our two countries have built beyond the diplomatic relationships based on mutual cooperation and friendship. Because from the tone of the conversations throughout this week since our prime minister arrived in China, it's always been about mutual respect, mutual cooperation, and a long lasting friendship, which have been built over these years 49 years and still going strong. So, before we even left, the mission was basically to strengthen that relationship. Samoa and China have had this special connection historically and culturally. It goes back to the 1900s when the first Chinese immigrants arrived in our country. Since then, incidentally, one of the delegates accompanying the prime minister, his great great grandfather, is from Guangdong,
Hmm.
and he was among the first immigrants to have arrived in our country. Today, we have fourth and fifth generations. He is presently the deputy registrar of our national university. His late uncle, Papali'i Nikoli Hang, was a former minister of finance for our country. So culturally, that gives you sort of a picture of this special relationships between our two countries. So it's not about achievement, it's about maintaining and just strengthening the relationships that we have built all these years.
And as you say, 49 years of relationship. And so next year would be the 50th anniversary of ties. That's a big moment. What are some expectations of Samoans on future cooperation?
It would be unfair for me to say expectations, but I think it's safe to say from the track record of Chinese assistance through this diplomatic relationship, it's been astronomical for my country. When you're talking about working together, for Samoa, our education sector has benefited greatly. Hundreds of our children, students, are alumni of Chinese universities under the scholarship program fully funded by the People's Republic of China. And many of them are working in the public sector and in the private sector, and they're all contributing in the development of our small country. Uh, in terms of infrastructure, there's a lot of, well, to say a lot is an understatement.
Mm.
A number of new schools have been built, funded by China, and it's out in the villages, the rural areas, where it's most needed. Health sector is a telling story. Medical experts from China have been dispatched, and they have sacrificed their time to be in our country to share their valuable expertise with our medical practitioners. I can recall in our country's darkest hour when the COVID-19
Mm.
took everyone by surprise. China, along with our development partners, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, the UK, came to our help. And that's something that's hard to forget for us Samoans. Agriculture also, hundreds and hundreds of farmers are benefiting from a program where Chinese agricultural experts are actually staying in Samoa to
Mm.
assist our agricultural sector. So, in saying that, the expectations for me as a citizen is high. I'm looking at the more assistance we get from China, it will help greatly with the development of our country as a whole.